Hi there. Welcome back. Welcome to 2024 here in my little studio. And I thought, what a better way to start off the year than to do some explaining as to where I've been for 2 weeks. I apologize for the glare. It's actually coming right off of because I record with my phone. So if there's glare, I will try and note if I hold my head that way, then maybe it's not so bad. No, it's bad. Oh well, sorry. So here I am, and welcome to my messy room. I might turn the camera around in a few minutes and actually show you the mess. I've had 2 weeks off. 1 week was recovering from eye surgery. My eyes were really sore, and I had to avoid screens of any kind, like the blue light strain, and even reading. So, I mean, usually every year I'll read A Christmas Carol. I get a kick out of the way Dickens words things. He had quite a dry sense of humor, and sometimes you had to look for it, but it's there, even right in the very first sentence, when he argues with himself about, what's more dead, a doornail or a coffin nail. And I love that sort of thing. Anyhow, so if you're wondering, I'm just looking around my room while I'm talking to you, thinking I should move this here and I should move that there. The second week I must confess, I think I recorded a video every single day last week. And every single day I was belly aching and complaining and feeling sorry for myself instead of counting my blessings. So today I shall count my blessings because, yes, 2023 was really full of challenges for me health-wise. But on the other hand, I live in an era where they can help me. Beginning to tell you, I changed the whole room around, and then I didn't like it, so I changed it all back to the way it was. It's better set up, and I don't know what I was thinking, except that maybe a change of furniture positioning might change my attitude, and it didn't. It made me crankier. But I am one of those furniture changing people. Are you like that? Fortunately, I had really patient parents when I was growing up, because I changed my bedroom around probably 3 or 4 times a year. The bed would be over here or over there or over there, and I would just get it in my head that my room needed to be changed around. And quite often I did that, even in many of the houses I live in. But I'm getting too old to be moving furniture anymore, so I don't do it very often anymore. And this room, I'm really limited to how I can change this room around because of this. These bookshelves are adhered right to the wall so that they don't land on me and kill me. And my husband doesn't come home and find my feet sticking out like the Wicked Witch of the West, or Kirby under there with me. Anyhow, so the list's put away. The bullet journal has been taken apart, and I saved the pages, especially they help me at tax time. I started a new journal. So here's the new journal. I put her on the front. It did look like this, but I thought the front needed her. But she looks very elegant and So she's on the front now, and I'm not averse to adding a bit more to the front and really oh, my husband's trying to get a hold of me. I might have to pause this, and you know what? I'm going to take a moment. I'm going to pause it. I'm going to call him back, and by then I'll have turned my camera around and we can get to work over on my desk. So, welcome to 2024. Probably the last time you'll see this face for the rest of the year, or until Nancy and I hit the road and go somewhere and maybe take a chance and do another little question and answer time together. There's an idea. Nancy, we should do that. We should rent a cottage again and go and get away and do interview time. Anyhow, I'm going to call hubby back. I'll see you in a split second like that. How do I turn this off? There we go. See you in a second. I'm back. Oh, my eyeglass cleaning cloth. Anyhow, so let's move this out of the way. So as I mentioned, I'm trying to remember what I mentioned now because I ended up chatting with my husband for quite a while on the phone. Let's get this out of the way. The list will be finished next November. I could finish it now. I'm not in a Christmassy mood anymore. And I feel like if I finish it now, it will be a chore rather than a joy. And I want it to be a joy. So and I know in November it will be a joy. So it's on the I have one Christmas bin, one big Tupperware Rubbermaid Christmas bin. And it is laying carefully across the top of the bin, and it's the first thing I'll see when I pull out my Christmas bin in November, or maybe even at the end of October, and we can get to work on it. And I actually have other books that I had hoped to do, but I had a really rough December. Like the whole month was rough. Fortunately, hopefully that's behind me. Well, at least until the next the next eye surgery. Then I will probably be off for who knows. Hopefully, maybe this one will go better. I'm going to have a talk with the eye surgeon before I let him do anything, and maybe he'll have some better suggestions for me, because unfortunately the worst part of my eyes hurting happened right on the Friday before the long break for Christmas, which meant the answering machine, when I called the surgeon's office, said, if you're experiencing an emergency, please go to your nearest hospital emergency department. And I decided it was easier to lay on the couch with a warm, wet face cloth across my eyes, listen to podcasts, rather than go and sit in a virus-infested COVID, RSV, influenza, colds, and all that emergency department, while I wait for a doctor to say, well, we can't do anything. There are no eye doctors on call. We're here for stitches and broken bones. I've had that happen. I've had to actually wait a day, I must say. It was one day, but still, when it's your eyes, ouch. Anyhow, I decided what would make me happy. and I decided a good old quirky all sorts book would make me really happy. And it came down to these two. So I'm not sure yet. Let's move my mouse. I'm not sure which one, and part of me thinks that I should get started gutting them and see which one is the lucky one that will get done, or maybe slowly work on both of them until maybe I've got 2 books done. I don't know. I figured, what's the worst? Let's gut both of them first and see which one inspires me. So let's take a look at what they are. This one, although it says Janet Beacon from Charlotte, I think that says Foster, 1956, but it's not 1956 book. It is 1903. So it's actually a lovely book. It says a bit about each composer, their life story, and then it has some pieces, some musical pieces. So these will be nice to reuse and put back into the book. I have a feeling it has been previously rebound, especially because there's volume 1 and volume 2. I have both of them. I have volume 1. It is in much worse condition. So I thought we'll start with volume 2. It seems to be better. These hinges seem to be better. Although they are cracking here, I am going to have to do some work, but I'm going to do it from the inside out. This fabric is coming off, and I'm going to take the rest of it off. But just looking at this here, and the way this is thick, I think it's already, someone has taken it to a booksmith, and they did their best to redo it, especially when I see this here. Might as well take this off, and we'll just we'll have at it. And then this one is The Works of Gautier, Volume 4. I loved the title here. Travels in Italy, Fortunique, and King Candole. I'll have to do some work down here because it's starting to crack apart. Again, it looks like, I'm going to lift my camera up a bit. It looks like it also has been, that someone has attempted to have it recovered, because the covers are not the same height. On the other hand, it could be that this part's so old, this has just crumbled right off, and I suspect that's what's happened, because it looks like it might have been longer. So I'm going to have to, thank goodness for lace. I think this will be a case of lace. I forget what year this one is, but again, this page feels thick, and it wouldn't surprise me if they have glued the new end papers to whatever loose leaf was there. This one is, oh great, copyright 1901, but MCMX. What's MCMX? Oh dear. And some of you, my grandson, where's Brad when I need him? Brad knows his Roman numerals like that. He can tell you your age in Roman numerals. 1910. All right, so it's old too. And it is Travels in Italy, Fortunio, one of Cleopatra's knights, King Kendall. I cannot pronounce it. Harvard University. Anyhow, it has some a few little photos in it. It looks like it was very poorly put together. As you can see here, the pages aren't even all the same size. I love this rough. That just, I love that. So let's just start taking these apart and figuring out what, oh yeah, that cover's just going to come right off. Let's see. Oh, that tissue, I've torn it. Oh well. We'll find somewhere to use it. Boy, for 1910, it wasn't, I've taken apart books much older than this that were in much better condition. It just shows you the quality of product and workmanship. The different kinds of aging that a book can do. Let's see if this will come apart for me without too much. I'm going to have to rebuild this spine completely. Well, that will be exciting, right? That's what I was hoping it would do. Not that. Oh, jeepers. But I must admit, this is the kind of book that often ends up looking the coolest, because you sort of feel like, what have I got to lose? Right? So we'll see if this is what the one that's going to be made. Well, that doesn't surprise me. Let's see if we can, there, that nice paper can get used again. And let's do this one as well. I think there's 2 pages there. This can get used again. I don't see any other paper under here. Nope. Well, maybe it'll show up if I take this mull out of here. Nope. All that did was serve to remove, oh dear, the rest of the spine. This may have to become a bookmark in the book. We'll see. I thought maybe this was leather, but maybe it's not. I'm not worried. Oh, I'm going to have to get my hair dryer out. This one didn't have the price tag removed. I hope I got this one on sale, because boy, that's a lot to spend for a book in this sorry state. All right. Well, we'll put these together. You as well. And you. We'll save this because, oh, there's the bottom of the spine. No money in it. Nobody hid their life savings in it. Nope. All right, let's put this one aside. I'm even thinking, look at that. I'm even thinking this book might do well to be turned into an experiment number 3. So I have saved a frame. Here we go. Oh, and it would fit. And that way I could hear where this marbled paper is, and in terrible condition. I could have some fun and do some collaging like I did on experiment number 2. I love this book. I work in it all the time. I'd open it, but there's a lot of personal things in here because I have uplifting things in here, but I also vent in here. There's some quotes in here that aren't for everyone. All right, so let's take a look, see if maybe this is the one that we're going to work on, or maybe, like I said, maybe they're both just going to do a little work on one, little work on the other, little work on one, little work on the other. And I like this big one. It gives me room. I'm kind of craving putting some crummy metal, old metal work on it. But sometimes a book needs to have the room for it. I'm interested to see. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, this was redone because this paper has been glued onto there. But that's coming off. So maybe my life will be easier. All right. It's so tall. I'm really sorry. I'm going to have to pause, take this text block out, and then we'll meet back together again and keep working on it. So hold on, and I apologize. So this one was also, yes, repaired. And the person who repaired it decided to just simply glue the text block to, glued it right to it, and it just fell apart. And it now looks like that. So, we're going to have fun with this. I'm just going to take all this off. It's coming off. Like I said, sometimes when a book falls apart this badly, it's like you've got nothing to lose by taking it apart. Oh, my sweetie pie's home. I better go, wow. Sweetie Pie just got in the door. So we will finish this and see what's in store. Again, I think this will lend itself very well to doing some collaging on it, as in experiment number 2. So maybe this could be experiment number 4. Look at that. Wonder if I can use that to repair the spine. That might be cool, because that spine's not, it's not staying. All right, that's good. Those can stay as is. Let's see this back one, what it wants to do. Boy, what a welcome back to 2024. She tears apart 2 old books. And what is she going to do with them? Yeah, I think I can use this. It doesn't feel too bad. That might be cool. Although I doubt that's the original cloth. I'm sure they put new cloth on it when they redid, the poorly rebound binding. And who am I to say? I mean, I'm certainly not a professional book restorer. I wouldn't know where to begin doing a nice job on this. There might be a way to at least save some of that. Maybe save a bit of that. And then we'll see. We'll see. So there's our exciting books. I better find my hairdryer. Things are out of place now because I went and tried to rearrange my room. And now I have to find things again because, yeah, it's just not good. Anyhow, I'm back. Hopefully without too much belly aching, because last week I, honest to goodness, deleted 5 videos because too much belly aching and not enough gratitude. So Thanks for joining me today, and thank you for your patience. And I hope those who celebrated over the past 2 weeks had wonderful celebrations. And I certainly hope everyone who joins me here that you and your loved ones are safe and doing well. And we'll get together soon, and we'll see what I've decided what I'm going to do with these two. I may very well decide they aren't, that I just can't do anything with them, but I doubt it. I'm a little hopeful for both of them, even if I make really cool soft spines. I enjoyed doing that with Mrs. Cratchit's prayer book, is those soft spines. So we'll see. Okay, have a great rest of your day, and we'll get together very soon. Thanks for joining me. Bye.